And of course, as you can see, Kevin is not here. Kevin is the rightful champion, but could not make it today, unfortunately. So these two are fighting out to be the number one contender, fitting as it is Money in the Bank on Saturday for wrestling. So these two are sort of fighting for their own little cash in. But
We're fighting for the Stromp in the bank.
the Stromp in the
Or
bank.
the money in the Stromp. I don't know. Like,
I mean, both works. Money in the Stromp probably sounds a bit
yeah.
better. But if you are new, let me just get the rules up. So each contestant gets one guess per round. Unless all contestants' guesses are wrong, they can enter again. Each mystery club player's journey will end at Sporting, although they could have joined other clubs. Contestants have to buzz in using their name. So, Chris, can I get you to buzz in for me?
Chris.
And Richard?
Richard.
Beautiful. So the paths split into two paths in three different categories. Easy, which is worth 1 point. Medium, which is worth 2. And hard, which is worth 3. And also one tiebreaker / expert difficulty, which is worth 4 points. Winner will be declared champion, will earn the prize, my respect, and not the title of champion, but the title of number one contender. Just as a quick sort of example, this would be Jesse Rodriguez because he had them clubs before he came to Sporting. I know he went elsewhere, but that's the example. So that would be Jesse Rodriguez. So my two contestants are you?
By the way, he was at Sampdoria. They went down. I don't know if he's sticking around. I'm assuming he's not. So someone should sign him.
I always hope that someone's not us. Not gonna lie. Full offense, but I hope it's not us. Hope we're not the someone. You can go to MLS.
But yeah, are you guys ready? Understand the rules and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as we're gonna.
Okay, let's start with the easy one. So in 3, 2, 1.
Richard.
Richard.
Is it Freddie Montero?
That is 1 sec. That is correct. That is
guy.
Freddie,
Freddie, come on the show.
Easy ones are only 1 point. We're fine.
I know. We gotta get a groove going.
Okay, right. And the next easy one in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Richard. Fabio Quintrao.
That is another point to Richard. So Richard is currently in the lead with 2 points.
There was a small pit stop at Zaragoza. I think
that was the one that was really throwing me off there.
That's that.
I think he had 3 games at Zaragoza.
It was Zaragoza and Monaco both
threw
me off.
Alone, right?
That's what I'm assuming.
It was a loan, yeah. A loan from Benfica to Nacional to Zaragoza to Real Ave, and then 2 years at Benfica, then to Real Madrid to Monaco.
Okay, see, that's what screwed me up was there was no second Benfica stop from the loan.
Oh, okay.
And Monaco did screw me up a bit as well because I was like, Monaco? I was like, I'm going to guess this because the only guy who's played for most of these teams I can think of.
I know you guys can't see the chat, but it's just a comment there for Chris.
That is good. I'll take that.
Take it.
But cool. We're on to the medium part now, which is worth 2 points. So in 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Chris.
Teo Gutierrez?
That is 2 points.
Oh, he's back in the game.
Gutierrez.
He's right back in it.
That was a very good shout.
That's a good guess. That was a good shout.
And the next medium one in 3, 2, 1.
Who the shit? It's not who. That's not that. I don't know. That's a good. You've done a. This is a medium one.
Oh, Chris.
He's got it.
I don't know about this, but I'm gonna go with it. It's from the same era as the one before. Alberto Aquilani.
No,
that is an incorrect guess.
No, that's what I was gonna guess that, but I'm like, no, because there was an AC Milan star. I guessed them last time.
So, Richard, I'll give you a minute, and then Chris can buzz back in after that minute if you.
I got a minute.
Yeah, you have a whole minute.
All right, I think Chris is on. I think it is the same era, but I want to try to deduce this.
Livorno. I mean, Livorno's in like
Livorno's throwing me off a bit.
They're really down low now, but they were in the top flight.
You know what? Actually, this could be a mid-2000s guy. I'm trying to think of UEFA guys from the UEFA Cup team.
You've got 30 seconds left, Rich.
I'm gonna fire with it. Is it Nikolai?
That is an incorrect guess. So Chris, you are back in as well.
Marius Nikolai.
That's a decent one.
I was thinking it's either like right around Teo Gutierrez era, or it might be like a mid 2000s. So now we're both back in, or
what's that second club?
Yeah, you're both back in. That
the second club is for
Pseudo?
I think that's just their motto. Who is that second club?
Let me get it up.
Oh yeah, because that's really thrown all of us through a loop.
I don't know if that's even gonna help me necessarily.
It probably won't. I can't say it's the team in Italy.
Okay.
That's what I'm assuming.
It is a team called Carenses.
Okay.
Fucking Richard.
Richard.
Is it Pinilia? Mauricio Pinilia?
That is incorrect. So Chris, a minute on the clock.
I'm just gonna start rhyming off guys that I can remember off the top of my head.
If Chris doesn't get this one, I'll give you a clue.
Yeah, that's fair. It's on you now, Chris. I want to say it has to be an Italian guy, but it might just not be an Italian guy.
You've got 30 seconds left, Chris.
Oh, this is thrilling stuff.
All right, I'll just take the hint. I'll save us 30 seconds.
Okay.
All
Right. So the hint is that he only played one season at Sporting, and that was after the year 2010.
After 010. Okay, after 2010. One year as well, you know.
He made 24 appearances in that one season.
24. It's post 2010.
Could have been on like the worst team ever, you know.
That's what I'm wondering. I blocked so much of that team from my memory.
I know.
It's not. I was gonna say Insua, but I know it's not him because there's a Liverpool stop before. That would have been a
Chris?
horrible guess.
Chris?
Go
on. Renato?
That is an incorrect guess.
Renato who?
No, the Ronaldo. R-I-N, the
Oh, Feet Ronaldo. Oh. Okay.
Okay, same again, Richard. You got
I'll
give you this time. I'll give you 30 seconds.
Did Keeper have a little stint at Betis?
Yeah, but he went to Betis after Sporting.
After Sporting, it was also he didn't do all that Italian.
He was Boavista to Sporting, then Betis.
You got 5 seconds left, Richard. Sorry.
Is it Romagnoli?
That is an incorrect guess. So I'll give you guys another clue.
One more. This is gonna be fucking Jaime Valdez all over again. I'm already gonna be pissed. I'm getting pissed. This is gonna be Jaime Valdez.
I'm gonna read the teams after he left Sporting. So after he left Sporting, Valencia, Atlanta, Red Star Belgrade, and a team in the second Bundesliga called Magdeburg. Richard.
Is it? No, it's not. I was going to say Stojkovic, but that's a bad guess because he said after 2010.
That is an incorrect guess.
I just wasted a guess.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, take it. I deserve that.
So Chris, stupid. And again, 30 seconds, and then I'll give you a clue, and the next clue will be.
There's probably people in the chat that have already answered that are losing their minds.
I'm just like, sometimes you just feel like you're not getting it.
No one's put in an answer yet. Someone said
no one in the
chat has put the answer.
You can put it in the chat if you want. Like we're not.
Oh yeah. By the way, you can put it in the chat because Richard and Chris are.
We can't see it, so you can laugh at us further if you really want to. I don't know.
You got 5 seconds left, Chris. Okay, yeah. Someone has guessed it in the chat.
Someone has guessed it.
Yeah.
It's got to be an Italian, but I can't think. Oh wait,
an Italian.
There's like 2 or 3 Italians that have played for Sporting that I can remember.
You are now both back in. Do you want the clue or do you want to go for the guess?
Give me 10 seconds. I think I can deduce this. So there's
right,
3 Italians.
On the clock.
Aquilani's out because he didn't have AC because he has the AC Milan. The only other Italian I can think of, I'm going to lock this in, Richard. is Is it Pacini?
That is 2 points.
Batiste threw me
Wow.
off. Batiste really threw me off on that one.
And if Petri was playing as well, he would have got that as well.
Terry would have beat us both to it by the sounds of it. Yeah.
He kind of fell off. He might even be a free agent right now, right?
I think he is.
He was
yeah.
one season. I forgot he was only one season. That screwed me up too.
Yeah, the next was thinking was going to be that he played in 2017.
Yeah, I was thinking like worst team ever, like Chris had said, like the dregs of sporting history.
Yeah,
and like I blocked so much of that team out.
Okay, going into the final, the hard round, shall I say?
What's the
Rich
scores
is currently
again?
in the lead. You are in the lead by 2, so you have 4 points. Chris has 2.
All right,
hard point
get
is
one of these.
Of course, worth 3. So let me give you the first hard one in 3, 2, 1.
Who the shit? Richard Stojkovic.
That is 3 points.
Yeah, I saw Red Star. I saw a bunch of Serbians.
I thought that would have been too obvious. Oh my
god! What's crazy is that you said Stojkovic in your earlier guess, and then last time you did the same for Andre Pinto.
Yeah, that's wild. I promise I'm not lost.
Eliminated with that.
What?
What's the score
basically
now?
So Rich is on 7, so you've still got a hard and then the expert one. So you're still in it.
So you got to change. Like if neither of us get this one, then it's
that's
done.
probably like impossible.
Now I'm thinking about it. This next hard one might not be very hard, but it was just someone who I picked out of thin air. So
either Chris has to get this one, or if neither of us get this one because we're idiots, then it's just game.
In 3, 2, 1.
Who the fucking
Chris?
It's not a lot of stuff.
Hefren?
That is incorrect guess.
Oh, that was a good shout. Hefren would have been a good shout, you know.
A minute on the clock.
From Internacional to Barcelona. We haven't had a whole lot of Barcelona transfers, have we? This is a tough one. It's on me now, isn't it?
It is, yeah. You've got 40 seconds left.
Yeah, if I don't get this one, you might need to give us a hint.
I'll let you guess one more time after, and I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
30 seconds on the clock.
It's got to be a Brazilian. It's not Polga. Is it Anderson? It can't be Polga, is it? That's my guess.
That is an incorrect
guess. I
guess.
was going to say, there's no shot.
So, Chris, you are back in. And as Richard as well, back in still.
Jeez. It's got to... I want to say it's got to be Brazilian. Now it might not even be a Brazilian.
Not Eduardo Enrique, who...
No, God, no.
I think he started at Internacional.
Yeah, but I'd like to think he didn't have a Barcelona stint in the middle.
He deserved it.
Sure he did. This has got to be an early 2000s guy because I can't think of any other direct transfers
30 seconds
outside of Jeffrin. Who the fuck? Who the hell is this?
It's not Matthew, who we got from.
It's not Jeremy Mathieu. There would have been French. There would have been at least one French team. I don't know. You know.
5, 4, 3.
Take the hint.
Take the hint. Yeah, I'm with Chris. Give us the hint for the logo because we could be here a while.
Okay.
Like time frame or what he did after sporting or like, you know, amount of time he played, like something, anything.
Okay, so he had don't know which. Okay, he had 7 appearances for his national team, but I won't name the national team.
7 appearances for his national team.
Yeah. 30 seconds, I'll give you another clue.
I'm just gonna start going with mid 2000s guys. Richard. Is it Rodrigo Talo?
That is an incorrect guess.
I figured.
So Chris, you've got 15 seconds on the clock.
Who the hell is this guy?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. All right. The next hint is that he had 4 years at Barcelona before joining Sporting, 45 appearances and 3 goals.
4 years. This is his time at Barcelona, not at Sporting.
Barcelona.
Oh, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. That was his time at Barcelona. 4 years for Barcelona, having
4 years at Barcelona. Fuck. 4 years of Barcelona. Who the hell have we ever got from Barcelona? Fucking, I'm gonna go with the guess because it's the only other Brazilian I can think of. Richard. It can't be Rockenbach, is it? There's no shot.
It is
Fabio
Rochenbach.
No. Honestly, that's the only other Brazilian I was thinking.
Danny would have been pissed, bro.
Danny would have been mad. Danny spitting in his grave if he had one.
So
wow, did not know what I was guessing.
You signed him directly from Barcelona?
On loan from Barcelona. And then he had 4 years at Middlesbrough. Then we re-signed him, which was going to be my next.
I feel like if you had the Middlesbrough in between,
that would have been.
That would have clicked because I would have known then. Because I remember he was a Middlesbrough guy, and then we bought him from Middlesbrough for like a year or two.
Yeah, there was one guy in the chat who got Rochenbach.
Good for him. That took us a lot longer than I'm proud to admit.
So unfortunately, Chris, this means you've lost.
Richard earned it, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
10 points for Richard. But there is one you can still take the pride, man.
Is that a new 1-round record? 10 points?
I think that's tied at the very least. I don't think it's so. I feel like someone's had a 10-point round.
I'm pretty sure last game you and Kevin had joint at 9 at one point, or maybe joint 8.
I feel like one of the weeks before too, like one of us had 10.
We'll have to look into that.
Yeah, I'll have to go back into the archives and see. I'm curious what the expert one is now, unless you want to save it for another day.
No, man, we'll go for it now.
We're going live. We're doing it live, ladies and gentlemen.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is just for pride. Who's that? Richard. Pedro Porto?
That is incorrect guess.
I just heard Man City.
Chris, a minute on the clock for yourself.
Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is as well, I think.
You know who it is?
I think I know who it is. There's one man. He played when we sucked. I want to give you 30 seconds. I want to yield to you and see if you can figure it out, but I think I might know who it is. Because if it's who I think it is, he fucking stunk. That's who I think it is.
Another 30 seconds on the clock, and then I'll open it up.
I gotta hope Rich doesn't know who it is.
If it's who I think it is, this guy was just fucking hot dog water. He was so bad.
10 seconds left, Chris.
Awful.
5, 4, 3.
All right, Richard, let's hear it.
1. Go on, Richard.
Is it Felipe Caicedo?
Oh
boy!
Correct.
You know why? Man City. That's the only thing I wouldn't have guessed if I didn't see Basel. That's the only other thing I had.
So I mean, to be fair, there was some quality guesses by both of you. To be fair,
crazy. Bro.
We always pull out like one or two or like random ones out of the hat. That's like, ooh, shit, that's a decent shit. The Jeffrin one was a good shout.
Yeah,
I didn't guess Miguel Garcia.
Caicedo actually ended up having a pretty decent career after
just not at Sporting.
I will say in the video you guys have seen that we've got scheduled, he's actually one of the players I mentioned. So maybe not a lot of people know he was there because he was only there for half
a year, not even,
half season.
It wasn't for long.
So Richard, that means you are the number one contender to Kevin's crown.
So Kevin's
got a message to Kevin.
Kevin, I believe your championship, undisputed as you claim to be, is now very disputed.
14 points for Richard.
14 points. Mauling. I am coming for that ass, Kevin.
14-2?
14-2. I'm coming for that ass. I'm going to beat you too.
To be fair, that two from you, Chris, was a good shout. I wouldn't have
got that too. That was good.
Teo Gutierrez out of nowhere, man.
Teo Gutierrez, I don't think I would have got. To be fair.